Faith Lutheran Church for coming on 45 years. I have witnessed our school grow from preschool and daycare to first grade, second grade, and just continuing up to 8th grade. And we are just blessed to have parents who are really committed to bringing their kids here for that Christian point of view, not just the excellent education, but the opportunity to share Christ with them. And those children really share a lot with us teachers. I'd like to share that there are many parents and staff and congregation members who are going to speak to to that expansion of the building and how they feel about it and the opportunities that their children have had to be a part of this school.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Klein. I teach 4th grade here at Faith Lutheran School. I am also the parent of 2 Faith Lutheran alumni. My sons are both in high school now and went all the way through 8th grade here at Faith. And so it has been exciting to see the school function from both parts, both sides, I guess, as a teacher and as a parent. And part of the reason that Faith Lutheran has been so fantastic, both as a parent and as a teacher, is that it's not just a school, it becomes a family. And you really get to work together with kids and parents and teachers alike, and it's just been an amazing experience.
I'm Elaine Abashan, and I have been associated with Faith Lutheran School for about 10 years. When my son, Evan, started kindergarten, he came to school here, and I started teaching music at that time. And Evan has gone to school here, and so is my daughter Esme, and right now Eric is in the 5th grade at Faith Lutheran.
We have been affiliated with the school for going on about 8 years now. My oldest started when he was in kindergarten, preschool. We started coming, and then all 3 of my boys have been here. And then we've been affiliated here since he started. But then we've just slowly gotten more active with the school as we've seen how important it is in their life and how much we've enjoyed it.
I've been teaching preschool, or actually pre-K is what we call it now at Faith Lutheran, for more than 20 years. I've lost track of just how many more than 20 years. We've seen a lot of growth. It's been wonderful. I guess my favorite part of teaching here is because we can talk about Jesus, but I love the holidays because that's what we talk about around Christmas and around Easter. But around Christmas, I mean, these kids, we get to sing our carols and we get to sing our Christmas songs, and they go home and they sing them and they share that message of Jesus with others. And that's what we're really all about.
Things have changed so much since I've been here. When I started coming, we had preschool only. It was Tuesday, Thursday, you had the little ones, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you had the older ones. And now, we've got so many more children. Our school has just exploded in our population. And we are just doing wonderful things at this school.
Well, one example of the family atmosphere at Faith is that when you have a question for your child's teacher, people are always open and welcoming and able to talk to you at any time. I ended up becoming very good friends with some of my children's teachers, and I don't think that's a very common experience to have. And both of my boys come back to visit because they love the teachers they had here so much, and they are just a part of the important people in their lives today.
All right, and we're gonna play.
What the gift I want to give to the kids is, can they sing songs for fun? Can they listen to music for fun? Do they enjoy music? That's really what I try to give the kids.
So, overall, we love the small class size. I love that God is the focus. The mission is truly spiritual and educational. They go hand in hand. Both of our boys are excited to come to school here every day, and in the past have made comments they really want Faith Lutheran to start a college because they don't ever want to leave.
Defining experience. I think for me, I think the important thing for me was that my oldest was really shy. He was withdrawn. really sweet kid, but that we saw, but really kind of scared of new experiences. So this provided a great opportunity to get into a new environment where he could kind of learn to be on his own a little bit, but not throw him into a huge school. And he just thrived from it. So from our standpoint, it was a godsend as far as being able to take him somewhere where we trusted the people, trusted the teachers, to teach the same things that we had been trying to instill at home. And so that to us has been the most, and to me in particular, has been the most invaluable part of this whole experience.
Well, I've always liked going to some of the fundraisers we've had, just because like you can kind of like roam around and hang out with your friends and stuff and when you're not just at school and stuff. I mean, sometimes you do things out of school, but still it's a little different.
Well, Miss Lawrence is very good at doing like hands-on projects, all subjects. That's always fun to do. Like Thanksgiving dinner, like we did cook that ourselves, and we're working on children's books right now. We're gonna read them to the preschoolers. So a lot of stuff like that.
Currently, my students are writing a Christmas book that they will be able to share with the preschoolers. So they go through the entire writing process. They get to share with the preschoolers. In science, we've been doing body systems, and we have dissected an eye, a heart, a kidney. And then they are creating these body system suits. And those are things that require time and effort. We have the space and the time to do this. And then they can wear the suits out and they go visit other classrooms. And so the other kids get to ask them about what they see on their suits, which is a wonderful thing because research shows you learn best what you teach to others. And so it puts my students in a position to teach the skills that they have mastered.
Well, there's a lot of really nice people and teachers here that will work with you more one-on-one when you need help with something specific. Like some people might be a little bit more ahead, but some people might be behind for their grade levels, but they'll work with you and get someone to help you with it if you're behind everyone else. You need extra help. That's nice.
It's fun. It's nice because it's such a small class that you're so close to your teachers, and you know that it's not like you're in a huge class and you have no like there's an actual personal connection between the classmates and the teachers. It's like a family. So yeah, that's it.
The beautiful thing about my time here at Faith is the class size. I have 10 to 12 students as opposed to 24 to 28. It allows me to do more hands-on projects, go more in depth, have more flexible scheduling with my students, and be able to do a lot of activities that incorporate multiple subject areas at a time.
Well, there is this yearly thing, except last year. It's the science fair, and that's probably one of my most memorable moments because the last one I got, which was around a couple of years ago, I got second place, and that was...
Well, I really enjoy the kids. They're a great bunch of kids. They're great to work with, and it just seems like everything about them is geared toward learning more about God. We use a lot of opportunities in the physical education classes during the class time to, I call them teaching moments, and bring out scripture in accordance to whatever some situations maybe that have happened or something we're getting ready to do, and we try to learn from that.
We're very serious about our football in 4th grade. The snow on the ground has not stopped their ongoing game. I think we have some aspiring NFL players here in our class.
Well, it is winter time here at Faith Lutheran and in Missouri, and as you all know, the weather has gotten cold outside, which means that there are days where we are stuck inside from 8:15 a.m. until 3 p.m. or sometimes 5:30. Kids stay for extended care. And with space being so limited, You might have one class having their recess upstairs in the narthex, one group having theirs downstairs in the cafeteria, and there is no place left to go. And so we've had some interesting adventures trying to burn off steam in the classroom, and you really haven't lived until you've watched a group of 4th graders doing the Baby Shark Abs Challenge on the floor of your classroom with all the desks shoved out of the way.
The space we have here, particularly inside. Outside, of course, is great. We have wide open space outside. So when it's warm weather, it's not a problem. Inside, we can have some issues.
We have these, we set these tables up in a circle, and we it's like the Hunger Games in there. And you put a ball in, and you have to keep it on the ground, and you basically smack it at other people's feet, and you have to try to get the other people out that way. And it's really fun, but it is a small space to work in, and it would be fun to have something a lot bigger to work with.
So whenever we got the expansion here, the children kept coming. And unfortunately, when they kept coming, we didn't have room to play anymore.
The idea of having an increased instructional space would give us even more of the ability to have long-term involved projects where you have enough workspace where you can leave a project mid-build and not have to move it to have another class and then try to move it back to get ready to work on it. So more stability for educational projects.
To build this facility would be, I think, the kids deserve it. I really think the kids deserve it. They deserve to have the same opportunities that kids going to other schools have.
Well, I think for my wife and I, we've always felt we have loved the education, the value system, everything is put in place by this school. And we've kind of felt like it's a hidden little gem, and we tell everybody about it. But the missing component was always the part where you tell your friends about it, and then they come look at it, and it's in the basement of a church. And no, trust us, it's really good, that type of a thing. This would be more, I feel, that the gym, the classrooms tacked on to the gym down the line, really puts Faith Lutheran in the category of more out on the front lines as far as there's a school out here that we want to teach your children. We're taking this very serious. And no longer are we going to kind of hide down in a basement somewhere, but we've got a brand new school, we've got a new facility, we've got new classrooms, and we want to educate your kids.